Hello, welcome back to English Ember.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here.
I'm Ella.
And I'm James. On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
Today we're going to talk about yesterday. We'll practice using the past tense, discuss what we did yesterday, and learn useful phrases for talking about past events.
Talking about yesterday is one of the most common conversations in English. Let's practice together.
Please remember to like this video and subscribe to Talk Ella and James for more English practice. It really helps us.
Let's get started.
So James, what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday was a busy day for me. I woke up early and had a lot to do.
Let's start from the beginning. What time did you wake up?
I woke up at 6:30. I set my alarm for 6:30 because I had to go to work early.
Did you hit the snooze button?
Actually, no. I got out of bed right away because I knew I had a busy day ahead.
Good discipline. What did you do after you woke up?
I went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, and took a quick shower. Then I got dressed for work.
What did you wear?
I wore my usual work clothes, dark jeans and a button-down shirt. Nothing fancy.
Did you eat breakfast?
Yes, I made scrambled eggs and toast. I also had a cup of coffee, which I needed because I was still a little tired.
Coffee is essential. What time did you leave for work?
I left around 7:45. The drive to work took about 30 minutes.
How was the traffic?
Not too bad, actually. I listened to a podcast during the drive, which made the time go by faster.
What did you do when you got to work?
When I arrived, I grabbed another cup of coffee from the break room. Then I went to my desk and checked my emails.
Did you have many emails?
Too many. I spent the first hour just responding to emails and organizing my tasks for the day.
What kind of work did you do yesterday?
I had 3 meetings in the morning. The first meeting was with my team to discuss a new project. The second meeting was with a client, and the third was a department meeting.
That's a lot of meetings. Were they productive?
The client meeting went really well. We finalized a big deal, so I was happy about that. The other meetings were okay.
Congratulations on closing the deal. What did you do for lunch?
At noon, I went to lunch with 2 coworkers. We went to a Mexican restaurant nearby.
What did you order?
I ordered chicken tacos and a side of rice and beans. The food was delicious.
Sounds tasty. How long was your lunch break?
We had an hour, so we ate, chatted about work and life, and then headed back to the office around 1 o'clock.
What did you do in the afternoon?
In the afternoon, I focused on finishing a report that was due. I worked on it for about 3 hours straight.
That's intense. Did you finish it?
Yes, thank goodness. I submitted it right before 5 o'clock. I was relieved to get it done.
I bet. What time did you leave work?
I left at 5:15. The drive home took a bit longer because of rush hour traffic.
How long did it take?
About 45 minutes. I was stuck in traffic for a while, which was frustrating.
Rush hour is the worst. What did you do when you got home?
The first thing I did was change out of my work clothes. I put on comfortable sweatpants and a t-shirt.
That's always the best feeling. Then what?
I was hungry, so I started making dinner. I cooked pasta with marinara sauce and a salad.
Did you cook from scratch?
Kind of. I used jarred marinara sauce, but I added fresh vegetables and seasoning to make it better.
Smart. What time did you eat dinner?
Around 7 o'clock. I ate while watching a TV show on Netflix.
What show were you watching?
I'm watching a crime drama series. I watched 2 episodes last night because I couldn't stop.
When shows are that good, it's hard to stop. What did you do after dinner?
I washed the dishes, which took about 10 minutes. Then I relaxed on the couch for a while.
Did you do anything else in the evening?
I called my mom around 8:30. We talked for about 30 minutes. She wanted to know how work was going.
That's nice that you check in with your mom. What did you do after the phone call?
I took a shower and got ready for bed. I also set out my clothes for today so I wouldn't have to think about it this morning.
Good planning. What time did you go to bed?
I got into bed around 10:30. I read for about 20 minutes and then fell asleep around 11.
That was a full day. Now let me tell you about my yesterday. My day was quite different from yours.
I'm curious, what did you do?
Yesterday was Saturday, so I didn't have to work. I slept in until 9 o'clock.
Lucky. That must have felt good.
It did. When I woke up, I stayed in bed for a while and scrolled through my phone. I checked social media and read some news.
A lazy morning. What did you do next?
I finally got out of bed around 9:30. I made a big breakfast because I had time. Pancakes, bacon, and fresh fruit.
That sounds delicious. Much better than my quick scrambled eggs.
It was. After breakfast, I did some household chores. I vacuumed the living room, did laundry, and cleaned the bathroom.
Not so fun, but necessary. How long did that take?
About 2 hours. I finished around noon. Then I rewarded myself by going out for coffee.
Where did you go?
I went to my favorite coffee shop downtown. I ordered a latte and sat there reading a book for an hour.
That sounds peaceful. What book were you reading?
I'm reading a mystery novel. It's really engaging, and I got through 3 chapters yesterday.
Nice. What did you do after the coffee shop?
I went grocery shopping. I needed to stock up on food for the week.
Did you buy a lot?
Yes, I spent about an hour at the grocery store. I bought vegetables, fruit, chicken, pasta, and snacks. My cart was completely full.
Big shopping trip. What time did you get home?
I got home around 3 p.m. I put away all the groceries, which took another 15 minutes.
What did you do for the rest of the afternoon?
I was tired from running errands, so I relaxed for a while. I watched YouTube videos and just lounged on the couch.
Sometimes you need that downtime. Did you go out in the evening?
Yes, at 6:30, I met my friend Sarah for dinner. We went to an Italian restaurant.
How was it?
It was great. We both ordered pizza, and we shared an appetizer of fried calamari. The food was excellent.
Did you catch up with Sarah?
Yes, we talked for over 2 hours. We discussed work, relationships, our plans for the holidays. It was really nice to spend quality time with her.
2 hours? You must have had a lot to talk about.
We did. We hadn't seen each other in a month, so there was a lot to catch up on.
What time did you leave the restaurant?
We left around 9 o'clock. I drove home and got there about 9:20.
What did you do when you got home?
I changed into my pajamas and watched TV for a bit. Then I did my nighttime skincare routine and brushed my teeth.
What time did you go to bed?
I went to bed around 11:30. I was pretty tired after such a full day.
It sounds like you had a really nice Saturday. Our days were so different. Mine was a work day and yours was a day off.
That's true. Now let's talk about useful phrases for discussing yesterday. This will help our viewers practice talking about the past.
Great idea. Let's start with time expressions we use when talking about yesterday.
We say yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, and yesterday evening to specify different parts of the day.
For example, I had a meeting yesterday morning, or I went shopping yesterday afternoon.
We can also say last night to refer to yesterday evening.
Like, I watched a movie last night, or I talked to my mom last night.
What about verbs? Let's practice some common past tense verbs.
Good idea. Wake up becomes woke up, like I woke up at 7 o'clock.
Eat becomes ate. For example, I ate breakfast at 8.
Go becomes went, like I went to work yesterday.
Have becomes had. For example, I had a busy day yesterday.
Make becomes made, like I made dinner last night.
See becomes saw. For example, I saw my friend yesterday.
Take becomes took, like I took a shower in the morning.
Do becomes did. For example, what did you do yesterday?
These are all irregular verbs, which means they don't follow the regular pattern of adding ed.
Right. Regular verbs are easier. Work becomes worked. Cook becomes cooked. Watch becomes watched.
You just add ed to the end. Simple.
Now, let's practice some useful phrases for sequencing events. How do we connect different activities?
We use words like first, then, after that, and finally.
For example, first, I woke up. Then, I had breakfast. After that, I went to work. Finally, I came home.
We can also use before and after, like before I left, I checked my email. Or, after lunch, I had a meeting.
When is useful too. When I got home, I changed my clothes.
These connecting words make your story flow better and sound more natural.
Exactly. Let's also practice asking questions about yesterday.
The most common question is, what did you do yesterday?
You can also ask more specific questions like, where did you go yesterday? Or who did you see yesterday?
What time did you wake up? Or what did you eat for lunch?
How was your day yesterday is a general question that invites someone to share details.
These questions help you practice past tense in conversation.
Now it's time for our favorite part.
The question of the day.
Are you ready for today's question?
Today's question is, what's the most interesting thing you did yesterday?
Think about your day yesterday. What stands out as the most interesting, fun, or memorable moment?
Maybe you met someone new, tried a new restaurant, had an important meeting, or just relaxed at home.
Share your answer in the comments using past tense. This is great practice.
You can write something like, yesterday I, and tell us your interesting moment.
We read every comment and love hearing about your daily lives.
And writing in the comments is excellent practice for your English.
So please, tell us about your yesterday.
Great, so let's summarize what we talked about today.
Today, we practiced talking about yesterday using past tense verbs and time expressions.
I shared my busy workday. I woke up early, went to work, had 3 meetings, closed a business deal, had lunch with coworkers, finished a report, and came home tired.
And I shared my relaxed Saturday. I slept in, made a big breakfast, did chores, went to a coffee shop, grocery shopped, and had dinner with my friend Sarah.
We practiced common irregular past tense verbs like woke up, ate, went, had, made, saw, took, and did.
We learned connecting words to sequence events like first, then, after that, finally, before, after, and when.
We practiced asking questions about yesterday, like, what did you do yesterday? And how was your day?
We hope this conversation helps you feel more confident talking about past events in English.
Remember, talking about yesterday is one of the most common everyday conversations, so practice makes perfect.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe to Talk Ella and James and turn on notifications for more English practice videos.
We create new English conversations every week to help you improve your speaking and listening skills.
So, from both of us at Talk Ella and James,
Keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you tomorrow.
goodbye.
Bye, everyone.